watching 19 International Live from Cairo, 2 p.m. Cairo local time. Time for the top stories of the hour. I'm Nسرين Behar. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi greeted Saudi Crown Prince Salman bin Abdulaziz on his recovery after undergoing a successful surgery, wishing him speedy recovery and asking God to grant him good health. In a post on his official Facebook account, President al-Sisi sent his heartfelt greetings to the Saudi Crown Prince, wishing him health and wellness. Earlier on Wednesday, the Saudi royal court said that Prince Mohammed bin Salman had undergone a successful surgery and had left hospital soon after the operation. The United States hailed progress in turning around its troubled COVID-19 vaccine rollout, and the European Union said it was also on track to meet jab targets as global coronavirus deaths topped 2.5 million. US President Joe Biden declared the rollout is now weeks ahead of schedule as he celebrated 50 million vaccines administered since he took office on January 20th. In Europe, the EU announced it expected to vaccinate 70% of adults by the end of the summer after months of problems and friction. In Brazil, however, the coronavirus fatalities hit 250,000 and the virus has hit hard, especially among indigenous communities and in the Amazon rainforest city of Manaus. At least 17 pro-Iran militants were killed in U.S. strikes in Syria at the Iraq border overnight. Activists said on Friday that the strike had destroyed 3 lorries carrying munitions, adding there had been many casualties belonging to the Popular Mobilization Forces. The Pentagon said the strikes were retaliation for a rocket attack in Iraq earlier this month that killed 1 civilian contractor and wounded a U.S. service member and other coalition troops. On its part, Moscow strongly condemns U.S. airstrikes in Syria against facilities belonging to what the Pentagon, Russia's foreign ministry, said that Moscow strongly condemns such actions, adding that it called for the unconditional respect of the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Syria. And moving to Armenia, Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan defied calls to resign and accused the military of an attempted coup as divisions over his handling of last year's war with Azerbaijan brought thousands to the streets. Hours after the General Staff of Armenia's military made a shock call for the government to step down, Pashinyan rallied about 20,000 supporters in the center of the capital against what he said was an attempt to oust him. The opposition gathered about 10,000 of its own supporters not far away, then began putting up tents and building barricades outside Parliament as it vowed to hold round-the-clock demonstrations. There were no signs of any military action against Pashinyan, who ordered the armed forces to stand behind the government. Pashinyan said he was ready to start talks with the opposition, but also threatened to arrest any opponents who go beyond political statements. That ends our top stories for now. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more news coming up on top of the hour with Panorama News. I'm Nسرين Behar.